My name is Joanie Smith, and I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I have a 5-year-old son, Cyrus, who has a severe allergy to egg. There's so many factors in the world now that could expose him, so we need to have that EpiPen at home. We have it in his backpack, which travels with us everywhere, and then we have to have one at school. You insert it right into the leg, upper thigh, and you hold. I've seen my child go from a swollen face, hives on the body, severe nausea. Life just starts to seep out of them. It's difficult when you see it's a step-by-step process that their body starts to fight this allergen. And within minutes, he recovers. If you don't have a child with a food allergy, you wouldn't know the struggles for a family having to pay $600 for an EpiPen or $1,200 for two. It's not fair. It's just not fair. It's not right. Seeing her for many years. You are completely vulnerable to a company that can take advantage of you.
But one of the toughest things to understand is how prices get set in the American healthcare system. And the reason it's hard is there's no logic. And unless you're broke, you'll spend everything. You'll mortgage your house. What if it's your kid? You're not going to say no. What is the price you would pay to save your child?
Our insurance possibly could be changing this year, which is very scary because I might have to pay, if it continues to be as is, then I would have to pay $600.
Drop the price now! Drop the price now! We are here today to protest the incredible price gouging that is going on an ongoing basis. The latest obscene example is Byland raising the price of the EpiPen. They raised the price from $50 to $600.
In Europe and in other countries, the governments establish drug ceilings. In the United States, they can't charge anything they want to charge.
This is not a bug in the system. This is a feature of the system.
Yes!
I'm Melanie Kintaya. I am an actor and writer living here in Brooklyn, New York. A friend of mine posted something on Facebook complaining that she had to pay $600, so the cost of her EpiPen had gone up. She is blessed and she could afford it, but how horrible it was for other families where a life-saving measure would be, quite painful. So I said, dagnabbit, I'm gonna write my senator. I went on a website called Petition to Congress. I wrote what I would have written to my own representatives, and then I posted it on Facebook, shared it with my friend. I went away, came back a month later, was sick in bed, and little did I know that it had grown to over 75,000 signatures at that time. I think it's more.
How bad have things gotten? Well, it's gotten so bad that with the EpiPen, we're starting to see people say, let's do it ourselves. We'll buy stuff at the pharmaceutical warehouse and get a syringe and make our own EpiPen.
In the meantime, we've gotten many requests to do something about the EpiPen. So we have. We developed the EpiPencil, which is an epinephrine auto-injector built entirely from off-the-shelf parts, which can be assembled in a matter of minutes for just over $30. And here it is. You have a fully loaded auto-injector.
And yeah, it hurts.
People have asked me, does that have a future? Are we going to see more do-it-yourself devices and drugs? Because there are other things that people are trying to make, and the honest answer is no. People are too afraid of that. Most people aren't going to say, well, I made this in the basement, now I'm going to give it to my child. I don't think they're going to trust that, and there are certainly reasons to be nervous about trying to make your own things, but it is a cry for help. Congress needs to act. It can't just have a hearing and yell at the head of the EpiPen company, Mylan. What good does that do? So we all feel better because they yelled at her. Did the price come down? No.
Do you admit that you have raised the price of EpiPens by more than 400% since acquiring it in 2007?
Yes, the wholesale acquisition cost has increased.
Agreed.
is astounding. It's sickening. It's disgusting. Almost any words that you can think of, and not only by Ms. Bresch, but the other executives. And I am a very conservative, pro-business Republican, but I am really sickened by what I've heard here today and what I've read before.
Here's another dirty little secret about the high price of medicines. People invest in Wall Street. You and I do it, every viewer does it, and you know what we ask Wall Street to do? Make us money. If we were really serious about price, we might say to Wall Street, when it's healthcare, expect lower profits. If we don't push, the media doesn't push, I don't see change coming anytime soon.
We are committed to it. We're grateful. I am so grateful that this drug is on the market, but there's got to be a reasonable price for it, for people to have access.